All right, so we're going to test today One More Night in Panic, a survival genre. I noticed that the number of survival games are coming out on PC, and they're starting to make the transition over into the roleplay market as well. So let's see if we can make a simplified theater of the mind style game here.
I see it with these 4 character classes. My biker is pretty much my punchy guy.
Correct.
My doomsday prepper would be closest to a rogue, right? He's the guy who hoards things and stores things and is paranoid. So maybe
absolutely, and more of a gadgeteer, someone who is
gadgeteer. And your wingnut is probably your closest to your mage for fantasy comparison, and the culpable
agent is definitely that. Yes.
And the culpable agent is your jack of all trades.
When on a cruise, the other passengers are dull, so you imagine something unsavory about all the different people on the boat.
I'm going to look at these 2 people in the center here, and what I see is this couple in front of me, but what I notice about them is their faces are blurred while nobody else's is. I was leaning more towards them being some sort of telepath or psychic.
Sure.
And that's the aura they're using, and they're celebrating something, right? Because they're clinking their glasses together. But look at the woman and her kind of her serape thing. She's almost got like a poncho on, and he's wearing like the quilted vest. They know that the disaster's coming, and they're already dressed for it.
And the light then changes and makes a right-angle turn. A moment later, a huge explosion hits the water about a mile out. Your mind races and yet fixates on a wild explanation. So, what do you think happened, Mike? Run us a monologue in your mind. You still think it's aliens?
Obviously aliens. That's the people I took the gun from. They were aliens, and they know their cover's been blown, and now they're either calling for a pickup or they're accelerating their nefarious plans.
You only have minutes before the wave will crest, and you're pretty sure it's going to capsize the ocean liner. Ship, whatever is left of it's gone. And you also have the fact that you have very limited supplies.
Maybe shards of metal or anything that I can kind of make into an ersatz knife.
And there's, I don't know, is it a bear? You see something, it's odd. The trees seem a little different. They don't seem like normal palms or the type of brush that you would have on an island. And go to the wooden shipwreck here. I take it you want to go aboard. You hear noises, almost maybe some musical notes.
That's just got to be the wind moving through the hollows, or maybe.
Oh, that's my job to give you the sensible answers. Let's call him a professor. Clicking and buzzing, and looking for a reaction from you. And what do you do after that?
I mull over the fact that tactically I would have been smarter to go back to the beach, pick up some obsidian, and make my spear since I have an empty pistol now. Go completely paranoid and try and stab the guy and push this towards Nash and Climax. Throw some of the obsidian chunks I picked up earlier to do something with it, because those are sharp.
You're going to go full crazy on the thing. Give me a anything roll.
1 and a 1. So
1 and a 1. That's a vicious wound, Mike, which may be apropos for you attacking the aliens here. It does not knock you out, but you don't have that do something anything, and I'm afraid we're going to have to force you to continue the battle that you started. So maybe the alien is going to reach out and grab you with one of its large hands and break your arm. So now what do you do? No. You either put me out of my misery or you answer the questions. And when I say, who are you? When the hell were you born?
1987. What's it to you?
1987. In which calendar? Is that like Roman or Aztec? Or are you talking a year of a lord?
American calendar.
American calendar. Oh my gosh. I thought I would be dealing with some wingnut here. You are not supposed to be born for another 20,000 cycles around the sun.